It is 6:07 in the morning, and I'm about to go to the gym. I've been out of the gym for a long time, but this isn't about like me going on a fitness journey or anything like that. It's actually for a really long time I've had this itch to create something. I started writing a book. I started learning an instrument. I started writing. I started so many different things, and I never stick with one. And it took me a really long time to realize that I get that from my mom. When I was younger, my mom was always on some kind of hustle. She never really worked. She had a couple jobs. Mainly my stepdad was the one who was the provider and always working. But through it all, my mom found a lot of different things that she would do, either sales or like door-to-door kind of sales or of some product, or she did nails. But when she did it, like, she really did it, and she was good at it. Whatever she did, she was good at. And not to like be that kind of person, but like everything that I try, I'm kind of good at it. But if it doesn't call to me, then I don't stay there. Like, I take an interest and I try it out, and I don't know. Like, I've been doing stand-up comedy, and I love comedy. I love making people laugh, and still, I don't know. I can only do it whenever I feel like doing it. Like, if someone says, "Hey, you should go do stand-up over there," they're having an open mic, or you should come do a show here. And I've done a couple of paid shows, but I just can't do it. I have to have it in me. And lately, I've been like thinking of things that would be really funny to do or say, and I write them down, and I'm like, yeah, this is. And I can feel one coming. I can feel like I've got something soon, which is great. But that's still, again, not the point of this. The point is that, lately I've been taking a lot of interest in so many different things, and I feel like I have to stop and like decide on which one. And I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna, whatever interests me right now, I'm gonna do it. But like, I'm not gonna drop everything and then stick to this thing. I'm just gonna, like, if this week my interest is writing, I'm gonna write. And if next week my interest is building something, I'm gonna build it. And my mom just finished writing a book and sending it off to be, I don't know, something about like being approved by some kind of association, and then it's waiting for approval to be released on Kindle and then physical copies. And I think that's great. I'm really proud of my mom. It gave me like this moment of like, oh, these things are possible, and at any point in your life you can still do that. My mom isn't old, but she's older than me, obviously. And I mean, at my age now, I'm 29, and sometimes I feel like it's too late for me to do any of these things. And seeing my mom do that really, really did, like, kind of like blow my mind. I'm really proud of her. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna do it. Whatever it is, I'm just gonna do it. I started making my own Pokemon game. I lately I've been like real interested in like technology and stuff, and coding. It's an interest. I don't know anything about it. I don't know why. Like, I saw PewDiePie's video about Odysseus and all these other things that I've been looking into, and I don't know. I was like, it'd be really cool to install that, have a local hosted, self-hosted AI. And what for? I don't know. I don't really need it. I don't need it to perform any task. I don't have like important emails that I needed to go through and alert me of or summarize for me or anything like that. But I have it, and it's really cool to say that I have it. And teaching the AI is interesting because the AI is awful. I forgot what model I ended up going with, but it's so bad. Like, you ask it to do something and it takes forever. A simple 2 plus 2, and it gave me a freaking essay about like, oh yeah, 2 plus 2 should equal this, but what about this, and what about this, and okay, well, what if this scenario, and what if that scenario? And it was just like, but in the end, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You could have just written it out, 2 plus 2 equals 4. But I mean, it's interesting because I feel like the next time that I ask it a math question, it'll get better. Like, I see it getting better is what I mean. I asked it to do deep research, and it presents it to you. Like, it writes a whole thing with a headline and a picture and a background and everything. I think it's pretty cool. Am I ever actually going to use it? I don't think so. I like to do my own research on stuff. I just wanted to try it out. Like I said, I don't know why I have it, but I have it. And I think it's pretty cool to say that I have a self-hosted, local AI. Or I don't even know if that's the right way to word it, but whatever. I have it. So what this means basically is that I'm gonna be making videos on the stuff that I'm gonna be doing, trying out, and posting it. And if anybody wants to stick around and see what happens, that'd be pretty cool. But it's not like, I'm not starting a YouTube channel just to like, oh, subscribe and this and that. I'm not ever gonna ask anybody to subscribe, or like or comment or anything like that. I'm just, maybe there's people out there that this can connect to. And yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel hopeless. Sometimes I feel good. Sometimes I feel like nothing can stop me. And then other times I feel like I'm running out of time. But I know that now that's not true. I have all the time in the world. I just gotta know how to use it. I don't know. I started writing a book like a year and a half ago, or 2 years maybe, about trauma and how like it's everywhere. And my favorite thing about that was that like it was, anybody could pick it up and like just relate to it, whether or not you've gone through something insanely traumatic or mildly traumatic. Is just like the relation from person. I wanted it to feel like it was just us two having a conversation, like a heart to heart. And yeah, and I want this to feel that way too. Like, I want people to be able to feel like they're like we're hanging out, like we're talking. I think that's everything that I had to say. Anyways, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it.